Hello there everyone, this is Marlene from Art by Marlene, and today I'm very excited to share with you the little mini zigzag journal. The journal code is ABM-MUC-CD417. You can create multiple small journals in a variety of ways, and today I just want to show you a couple of ways that is easy for you to create a little mini zigzag journal. Usually what I do is I use the scrap paper by the Art by Marlene collection. This time I show you the mixed up collection, the scrap paper, and I'll just show you on the back it is the ABM-MUC-PS14, and these are the papers included in this set. So you have one side that is actually printed and the other side is a unicolor. So the one has a design and the one is just plain, and it gives you the opportunity to always, when creating these books, and I'm just going to show you one example of it. Sorry, just want to grab one here. Let's see if I get one. Yes, I have one here. You can see that this is the paper from there, and now this is this one, and this is the side, and I've already cut out the base shape of the die. So I've taken this outer shape, and that is actually the shape that cuts out your die. Now you will see this is a little perforated border, so it gives you a fold line that you can use, either that it gives you the look that it's a label, or you can use it as something else, and that is what I'm going to show you. So first of all, I'm going to put this one back and I'm going to show you. You've got the unicolor on the one side and you've got the designed side on the other. So I will always put the two colors that I want on the outside. I can decide to put these together like this, and I can fold this one over. So if I put these on top of one another, oops, there you are. You can have this as a fold, so you'll have the back side that is a unicolor, like so. This side you'll have it like this, and I'm going to show you the result that you will get from that is that you will have these little pockets on the one side. So the back side will be plain, and this is the folded side. So these pockets you can use to actually put little things in, little, if you want to have these little elements or stuff that you want to put in there, or you want a little tag standing out there, you can put those into those little pockets, no problem. And what you would do is you will actually just put a bit of glue here and a bit of glue here. I use my Art by Marlene sticky glue to stick those together, just on the side and on the side, and stick that together. And when you start putting your book together, it's important to know what I do is I put a piece of double-sided tape there. I put a piece of double-sided tape there, there, and there. I put it just at the bottom here, not on there, because this only comes to there, so you want it on there. And because I want a little pocket at the top, I will just show you. I want these little pockets at the top, so I can add little tags and photographs in the top part of it. So what I will do is I will just put a piece of tape so the tags don't fall down too low, so you won't see those tags and get them lost at some stage. That is one option. Another option for these books is creating a much longer book that you can create by making them so as long as you want to, is actually just putting one over the other, and you can create a long continuous book. So this side will look the same and the other side will look the same. These are easy to fold because you already have the score lines, so it's just a matter of back and forth. So there you have your little tag, and once you put them together you can actually make them as long and as short as you possibly want. So that is not a problem whatsoever. I'm going to show you a bit of the intention of the little different parts of the die. Now, one of the dies, I usually keep my dies just in a little bowl together. I keep the long one as is, but the others I keep in a little pocket to the side, and it's just easier for me to use. But this is one of the dies that I get the most questions about. People just don't know what this one is, and that's actually a very important little piece. So I pre-cut my dies beforehand, so you'll see I have a little bucket here with the little parts of it, so I'm just going to get that one out. So this is this little die. So what will you do with this little die is you will actually use it on the back of your journal. So what you would do is you will have your ribbon, you will put your ribbon through, you will fold and fold again and just stick it on your journal, and this will just keep your ribbon tied to your little journal. So this way you always have a perfect option to close your journal, and it'll be easy for you to use your journal in that way. So I'm going to put this one away so everyone knows what that part is, what that is for. Then you have another part, and I'm just going to see if I have used it in this one. No, I didn't use it in this one, so let's show you this one first then. So that part is this little journal die. You can use those in there, and then you can use the different elements. Let me see this one. There you get different little hole reinforcers. So this is a hole reinforcer, this is a hole reinforcer, and this is a double hole reinforcer that actually goes over two sides. So I used it over that little die. Then you have this little journal die that is for this. So I'm just going to grab that one as well for you to see. To the side here I have them all cut out. You can do them in the bright colors, you can do them in polka dots, whatever you feel like doing. But there's one that's already folded a bit. But you will see you just fold the little sides in. You put a tiny bit of glue on those, and that's the ideal part of my little sticky glue, because it's got a very fine nib. You just put it on the sides and then you just stick it to your page. So what is ideal about that is you can stick that one down, but you can also overlap them. And by overlapping them, I don't know if I actually have a sample of that. I don't think so. But what you would be able to do is, let me see, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. If you would, for example, put this to the side, you can also fold it to the other side. For example, so just fold this one over to the other side. My friend Vicky Papa up here, I can't say her surname, but Vicky Papa I always say, she showed this in her tutorial about this book. You can actually put this little tag label in there. Then you can put this one. You can add another little pocket like that, and then you can put a tag in this one, and you can put a tag in this one. So you will have a layered tags on top of one another. So this gives you another cute option to use those. This little tag is absolutely in there as well. You can do all different colors or bright colors, whatever you want, and you can also use these to put in at the top for if you have the double layer of your little journal. So that is actually one of the options. Another option that I want to show you is this little die. This one, that is this little die, And you can layer that on top of another die. I'm just going to grab that one as well. You can see I've got two sets thrown in here together. But you can actually put that one first, and you can make a white banner, and then you can layer this one on top of that, and you will have that, and you can put a date in there. This photograph was taken on the 19th of January 2022. So this gives you a nice option to add dates to your little journals. You can add that to the back. It also fits exactly on top of that. So you can put a date on your journal, so you'll always have a place to put your date on your journal. So that is just one of the options actually in your journal. This is the little banner that you can put on the back. Once again, also you can cut those in multiple colors and designs that you can scrap paper, all different types, but this is what you would able to use there, white or black. This is the little other banner that's on there. So it does give you a lot of options. I'm going to put this one to the side and just show you a couple of other books. I'm going to take you through this little book that I just created. You can see this is the mixed up collection. It's a journal or little zigzag journal about my mixed up collection, about myself. I've used everything. This is actually a part of my paper frames that I cut out. You can see the double layer that I layered there. So I just put one on top of one another and just move the one down a bit, so you get that. This is one of the dies in the set. Here you have those little pockets. You can see you can put everything in there. And the quotes from my sticky quotes, some of them I do stick on another color paper, and then I use a double-sided 3D tape to put those quotes on in there. This is little photographs, 5x5 photographs, 5x5 centimeters. Those are actually stickers that I get from a local store here, the Hamer. You can order them online. These elements are all in the little die set, so you will find all those little elements. That is, for example, that one. You can also just cut it from white paper and color them in different colors, no problem. This is from the sticky book. Here you can see that is the large shape one, and what I did is I stuck a photograph on there and a quote, and because it won't fit on the ends here because it will be too broad, but because I didn't use any tape for this folded line, you can just stick those in, and those work perfectly to just keep in those little pockets at the front. So here you can see the hearts and all the other, the flower, all the other, what do you call it, hole reinforcers. On this side you will see the two layers layered up. So you will have one layer like this, let's see, yeah, like that, and the second layer that you put on top of there, and that's what I used, so you can get a different look. Oh, it's out of screen. So this is one on top of one another. You can put those down there. So that is such an easy way to just play around and create little different banners and ways of looking at your little journal. So this is just one of the ways. Let me see. And just put this one to the side. I'm going to show you another one that I'm still busy with. I haven't finished this one yet. This for my cat. My cat passed away a while ago, so we created this. So I used the little flag line at the top. I still have to add some ribbons. I used the flag line a bit like that on there. All the little banners. What I did is I just used my mushrooms. Because she passed away in the autumn, I added some of these little mushrooms in there, in the pocket, that you can remove so you can see the photograph in there. And that was her at the crematorium. And here you see the cat, the illustration I made with her. and this part is the same die that I just showed you. That is this one. So what I did is, oh, it's to this side. Let me see, well, how did I use this one? Oh, like that. Oh, I can't even see how I used this one. I think to the other side I probably did. Yeah, like that, I think. Sometimes I can't figure out how I did something, but I will figure it out at some stage. And here you can see all those little dies. This is from those little drips that you find in the Sticky Quotes book from the Art Arabia collection. I use some of those drips, and these are from the sticker books. Oh, there's the double pocket. So I knew I used it somewhere. So that's just an easy way to create those little books, and you can just tie it to the front. And then I've got, you can see I used one of the angels on the top of this one. You can create a little book to celebrate, and you can use these quotes, these AA quotes that I have in my collections. They're still available, and you can put these in there, celebrate. If you have a birthday, put those little quotes in there. You can put, you can give this as a birthday present for a teenager, for example. Put photographs of them in there and put some money in the little pockets. So you can put in these pockets, you can put money. So that'll be a great surprise. You get something crafty and you get money instead. So that is really what I wanted to show you about this little mixed up collection die. It's the Inni Mini Zig-Zag Journal ABM-MUC-CD417, and it absolutely gives you hundreds and thousands of different options how to play with it. I have done so many journals that I created with this, and it's just absolutely divine. It gives you the opportunity to play. You can see I've added loads of ribbon to this. I love that. It gives it, and this is one, this is an extended journal, so you can see that's really a very large journal. And I've actually added photographs of my daughter in there for her trip that she had with my mother to Australia, and my sister. So that's great. So thank you very much for watching, and enjoy your little booklet. You can see I've actually pre-cut loads and loads of different ones to start creating, and I just keep them, all the little different parts, I just keep them in these little boxes. So when I want to create a little book, I am just ready to go, and I can just get all these different elements together. Here you can see all the different elements that I've actually already cut out. So I'm ready to go and create books. Bye bye.